What it do, guys? So I'm back with you with another video. I am here on a month-long trip traveling through Asia again. I have just got to my hotel by the New Delhi airport. I'm staying at the Holiday Inn. A bit expensive for my taste, but there's a lot of things that we're going to talk about in this video about how I planned for a lot of things and how it all kind of drastically fell apart and changed and created a whole new trip. So again, my name is Zach Jones. This is a long way to go, and let's get into the video. So you might be asking, Zach, why are you at a Holiday Inn? That's not kind of the normal places or hotels that you would stay at. So let's get started from the very top. I've been planning this trip with Richie for a while. We applied for our visas end of October, beginning of November, and we had about 35 days out that we applied for our visas, maybe even longer. Unfortunately, Canada has gotten rid of e-visas for certain countries. So my travel partner, which you may have seen in some of my other videos, yeah, maybe some of those other earlier vlog videos, I met Richie back in 2016 and we've traveled quite a few countries together. India was the plan. We were gonna be here for about 18 to 20 days. And he applied for his visa, I applied for mine. No dramas. I got mine back within 3 days. We knew Richie's would take a while because it's a physical copy. The Indian government deemed it as military, so it was going to take Richie 2 to 3 months to get his visa. So unfortunately right now I am solo traveling and Richie's not with me. That was a bit long-winded, but I had to get that out there just to kind of explain the context of where we're going on this journey. Right now I'm in New Delhi. I'm staying at this hotel because I immediately caught another flight in the morning and I'm going to be heading down to Banglore. So this trip has kind of evolved and it's been very dynamic and touch and go the whole way, even to me booking the ticket as I was boarding the plane to head down to Banglore. So that's what's happening for me right now. I booked this hotel because it was right near the airport. After booking that flight, I will be flying out of Terminal 3 tomorrow down to Bangalore, and I could not be more excited to go hang out with my friend Gowri. Gowri, someone I worked with for many years at the company I work at. It's gonna be really exciting. She's doing amazing work here. She's moved back to India. She's moved back to her community, and she's doing an organization called Claw. It's Climb Like a Woman. It's an all-women's rock climbing program, and really encouraging Indian women to step into the rock climbing scene. So super proud of her, really happy about that. So I will catch you guys tomorrow on my flight to Bangalore. Yo, what is up, folks? So it is day 3 technically of my trip in India. I am here at my friend Gowri's house. Her and her family have been super gracious here to put me up. So I've been doing a pretty bad job of vlogging right off the bat. It's been a little difficult this trip, just getting everything kind of sorted. I gave you guys a little update when I was in the hotel, and I apologize for all the talking and not so much B-roll or the videos of India. Got driven around, got back from the airport by my friend Gowri and her boyfriend, and had some local eats at a restaurant called Hey Bob. It was really great because I had a couple different types of Indian cuisine, and I got to try that. So today is the first real full day of going to be doing anything. Yeah, so far things have been great. I feel super blessed to be able to have the situation and have a friend and her family that was able to put me up. I'm gonna take y'all with me. It's gonna be a lot less talking, more B-roll, more exploring. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a house tour a little bit, but I'm gonna get down and have some tea, probably some breakfast. All right, folks, so this is the house tour. Finally on camera, this is Gowri. I don't know what she's looking at.
Turn it around onto yourself.
Yeah,
now.
okay, what am I doing? Ah, what is that? What is that? What the heck was that? Yeah, you scared. That did scare me a little bit.
Okay,
all right, we're gonna do the house tour. Gowri guiding us around this. What kind of tree is this?
It's a golden bell, something like that. It's called this tree with the yellow, because of the yellow flowers.
That's crazy, though. That's
and
really
it's
cool.
the flower like bud before it blooms is what I popped on your head just now.
That's
it's really
so
fun.
Funny.
And I like this feature where you can just sit outside.
Oh yeah, we were hanging out here last night.
Have chai. Alright, come on in. Let me turn on some lights so you can see.
This is the sitting room. We were here last night. This is a really cool floating bench.
It's a 150-year-old swing that has been there with my grandparents and has now come to us.
This thing is like amazing. It's made out of rosewood. It's so durable and sturdy. I was laying on it last night. It's super cool. As you can see here behind the bench is this beautiful garden in the back with this fruiting tree. Yeah, Gowri's dad was telling me too that like when he designed the home, it's all kind of designed around the garden. So there's this one here, there's another one to the other side of the house you'll see in a minute, and then there's the front garden. So all of the whole kind of architecture was trying to create as much green space in like the city here, like what they live in Bangalore, and but trying to create as much green space around the house, which is like super cool for you guys growing up. Alrighty folks, here's the kitchen. This is Gowri's father.
This is the architect.
This is the designer of this lovely home. To everyone who watches my channel. But yeah, this is the kitchen. This is where we had breakfast. What is this called again? We had
Idli.
Idli.
I-D-L-I.
Sambar.
I-D-L-I.
And I don't know where the chutney went.
No, the chutney's in the fridge. We had a coconut chutney, but this is basically like a little bit of lentil and rice.
Yeah, rice cakes.
Rice cakes.
Right.
But they're different than the Western rice cakes. They're not like crunchy. They're really super soft.
They're steamed.
All right, folks. Now we are about to head upstairs. There is a guest room over here, but out of respect for Gowri's sister, I'm not going to film that. Oh, wait, we forgot one thing over here. What is this thing?
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks. We have the man himself. Satya is going to explain exactly what the puja is and give us a little bit more background on kind of the lamp and this like kind of space they have set up in the home.
Thank you, Zach. So the puja room, as we call here in India, most all Hindu families would have a separate space for a deity, for a god. It's like having a cross in the house, but it's just beyond just having a cross. So there are daily morning and evening worship which is done by offering to God, and Hindu rituals, of course. The lamp is very sacred. Light is very sacred in the Indian philosophy, and even when we have worshipping, there is always lamp. Always. Without lamp, there is no worshipping in the Hindu religion at all. Now, this lamp is set to balance what we call as the geo-bio-electromagnetic vibrations, and there are some energy vibrations which are good for us, and some energy vibrations which are wavelengths which are not good for us. There's also another word which is also found in the internet, if for those who are interested, is called Agnihotra, A-G-N-I-H-O-T-R-A. Agnihotra. Agnihotra is also a ritual to be done with the lamp and fire, which is supposed to be very beneficial for human beings.
That's awesome. Thank you for explaining. And then also too, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but there's like certain distances that you're meant to have it from the puja, right? And then from the walls and from the space. There's a certain height the flame should generally be burning. Is that correct, right?
Yes, right.
And then this burns basically 24/7, or if it does go out, it's not one of those things where it's like the end of the world, but it's like if you were the one who like sees that, you tend to it, right? And you relight it. All right, cool. But yeah, so this is just, thank you so much for explaining that and really going into depth on that. So for those of you who've never heard of it, I definitely encourage you guys to look into it a bit more because it's a really cool practice and a big part of the culture here. So
thanks, Zach.
Alrighty.
He's too good, isn't he? He looks at the camera.
He's professional. Here we go.
Okay, this is like the main room upstairs, like the hallway. Table tennis. You wanna play some table tennis?
So this is the front balcony, I think.
Yes, it is. This is the balcony. Yeah. And this.
That's the computer room. I've been sworn off there apparently.
Oh, you can come.
Alright.
It's not that bad. I don't know why.
This is the computer room.
So this is
to Gowri's mom, I apologize. I've been led in here by Gowri.
This is the terrace. This is our famous, beautiful terrace. We love coming up here. Yeah.
I've not been up here yet.
I know.
This is awesome.
We need to come up here and hang out.
Wow, this is so cool. So folks, that is the house tour for you. Really grateful that Gowri's family has allowed me to stay, but we have a whole day ahead of ourselves. So I'm gonna get moving, gotta get dressed, and we are gonna head out to the next location.
Ready?
Yeah.
OTP 9747. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾವ.
So I'm gonna use my phone because instead of my camera, because sometimes they get funny here in India about the cameras, but we are currently at the Summer Palace.
But these are all like super old paintings that would have been like hand done by like the artists in the king's court or whatever. Like so, it was all like hand done painting.
And all of this wall is like this kind of cement mud, as you can see here. This is probably a rebuild, of course, because there's brick over here to kind of to restore it. And then all the pillars are actually wooden. Like this is all wood with a stone base.
Like even look at that. That is a little still better preserved because it's on top. And it's like crazy patterns.
Alright, let's go. I'll follow you. Gowri is asking me to go through the tunnel as we explore the temple. Ow. Hop out.
I walk past.
We do the smart way.
ಅದು ಬೇಡ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೆಳೆದಿದೆ I said that looks very overgrown. Give me like a younger, smaller one. He's like, trust me, this is not that overgrown. It just looks big. Wow, it's so good. No. You have to peel it. So you peel this.
I just feel in my mouth.
Oh, okay. It's gonna burst in your mouth.
Yo, that is crazy. That is so wild. All right, what up, folks? So it's a little easier to talk now. It's not so loud. Back at lunch at the house, having some mixed rice, and then we're having some. Was it samba? Idli. These things again from the morning. Samba, chutney. This is the coconut one. This is another chutney.
And this is raita. This is actually another type of sambar kind of thing called tambli. You should try this actually. It's very different. Made with coconut milk.
Oh, interesting.
And some curd, some yogurt, and like, yeah, it's very coconutty.
Cool, so I got like a little coconut medley, and then some of the yogurt-based stuff that I had last night as well. So I'm gonna have some of this.